and welcome back to another van building episode.
This week, we're building a bed.
Hey everyone, we're Hayley and Jake, and we're converting this van into our dream tiny home on wheels. It's been a while since we shared our progress, and there's a lot to get you caught up on.
We've started a few major tasks like our electrical, solar, and even rooftop deck. This video is all about one of those tasks that we finally finished, our bed. Oh, and did we mention it converts into a couch? Let's get into it. In this video, we're showing you how we built our bed that converts into a couch. We've been working on this over the last couple months, doing various jobs here and there. You might notice some differences in the van between our last video and this one.
We started building our bed back in September after we road trip from Vancouver to Saskatoon. So that's where we're going to rewind back to, and we'll start building our bed. Jacob just ran into Home Depot, so I will get you up to speed on what's happened in the last month. Part of transitioning into the van is we have to pack up our house. So that's why we're here in Saskatoon, is we're packing up our house so that we can transition to being full-time in the van. We're trying to get all that done before the snow hits. Now we're in Saskatoon, we plan on building our bed when we're here. We have a couple challenges with that because we're in Saskatoon, we don't have any tools. We also created a little bit of a time crunch for ourselves because we have plans to go camping in 2 days and we want to have our bed finished by then. So to solve the lack of tool problem, a good friend of ours has offered up his tool shop for us for the next couple of days. We're heading over to our friend's house to go borrow some tools. Couple disclaimers, we have been following COVID restrictions. We actually built this at a friend's house when we were allowed to visit people. We're now no longer allowed to visit people, but we just wanted to throw that in there. Alright, back of the van is all cleared up. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of stuff in there. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce the workforce. We've got Finley. Lead hand is Oli. Doing a great job of making sure his crew are in line. Ellie is safety watch, making sure she doesn't get involved, but you know, she has a few words to say every now and then. Tech specialist, Jake, coming up with the final plans. And me, project manager. Let's go! We made one cut and then it started raining, so packing up. Ah! Oh, the wood's all safe. Oh, wait the rain out!
Just started.
We did one cut. Let's go have a snack. So because we're using cross nuts, we marked where all of our cross nut holes are on this tape all the way along. Now we're going to transfer onto the piece of wood that we cut. If you're wondering why all the wood is in here, it's because it keeps raining, so try and keep it dry.
The weather has not been cooperating.
No. The rain's not holding us back. We got the two pieces that are mounting to the actual van out. It's probably the hardest part so far. This is one of the pieces that are going to be on our actual bed. So we're using it to make sure it's level and it fits, and it does. It's awesome. Next we're going to start working on the top. Is that what we're working on, the cross members? Yeah? Okay, let's keep cracking. So something we have to deal with is placement of our cross nuts is right where this beam is going. So we used a drill, we drilled out the corner and wedged it right over the top of the cross nut. So we're not going to get access to that, but that will be okay. Our bed frame will be nice and awesome. Starting to lose daylight. We're just working on this back piece. We have to get an angled cut to fit in here because of this weird corner. I don't know if you can see. So we're just taking measurements now. We're going to hack some wood up. Let's go see if it fits. Thank you. Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
That looks awesome.
Let's screw this on.
Sounds like a great plan. Let's do it.
Woo. Okay, starting day 2 of building our bed. Here's what we got done so far. So yesterday we put up each frame that's going on the van, the outer frame. We cut the two middle sections and we put up our corner braces. We had a couple spots like here where the bolt and the brace were interfering. So we bought some countersunk bolts. We're gonna put those in. We're gonna put up our legs, do the middle piece, and then we're gonna put on the plywood. What we want to do with our bed is we want to have a main frame that everything is supported on the outside, and then we're bolting it to the side through the cross nuts we have. We're supporting it underneath the corners with legs so that it's supported, and then we're going to run two cross pieces in the middle, and from there we're going to have the front hinge up one way and the back hinge up the other way, so that we're going to have a couch on both sides. In the corners we're using brackets that are for fences just to make it as strong as possible. And then each leg we're making a little bit longer so that it's holding up the bed and that we're not just hanging on the cross screws. Working so far.
Ready? Fire! Hey Jake, you're a stud. Look busy, the boss is here. Hey guys, Finley, what's going on? What's going on? Hi, Ellie.
We did a small interference fit on the wood just so that it would make sure it was actually resting on the legs itself rather than resting on the sides. So we tried to do like a 16th overlap, and it seems to be working. This should prevent us from overstressing the sides and putting all the weight on the sides.
All right, load test time.
There's a player right here because this isn't actually attached.
Jacob test.
How about fall back to the van?
Awesome. So on the top of our bed we have three sections. We've got this big one, there's a middle piece, and then there's a far one over there. We took the corners off here so that it would fit because of this thing here. So the plan is that this will be able to hinge up into the van, and then the other one over there will hinge up so that we can sit and look out the van. We're working on the middle supports now.
So this is what's gonna hold the firm piece for the bed, and then the hinges on this are gonna hinge up the front and the back.
Yeah, so putting these in, we need to make sure we leave a gap big enough for the hinge so that there's some folding space. So now all of our plywood pieces are cut correctly. We're making sure this seam is nice, and we've got a gap here for all of our hinges. Doubly checking everything before we start putting holes in things.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Once again, losing daylight.
Yeah, losing daylight. We're using these as a spacer, so there's enough space for hinges.
Okay, it's dark, we're done. We'll show you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's been a couple days since our last bed video. Here's what we have done so far. What we have are 2x4s going all the way along. We have 4 feet kind of lifting holding the whole thing up. In each corner we have a corner brace. This is 3/4 inch thick plywood, and the whole thing is very sturdy. We have fence hinges so that it's nice and strong. The middle one is bolted down solidly while the outside ones are free to hinge. And then in each corner we've cut a little groove just so that we have lots of clearance. And we should be good with our overhead cabinets as well. So the next thing we're going to do is install these gas shocks. How these work is they're going to go under the bed, and then they're going to help you lift it up so that it's nice and light to lift up, and it's also going to hold it up when it is up there so that it doesn't fall on our heads. These won't hold it up when we're lying on it. We'll have some straps to do that. We are going to wait till we have our mattress to do that, just to make sure everything fits well. But for now, we're going to install these. We're going to check the force and we'll show you how they work. We have these little brackets right here. That's going to go somewhere like this. And then we have this bracket right here, which is going to go up here somewhere, 18 inches up. So what we got is this is going to go just about there. Top one's in, bottom one's in. Boom. That's one side done. Okay, now let's double this on the other side. Okay, so what I'm doing here is lining up where the dot needs to be. This is the center of the ball. This is the edge of the clip. And then I marked my 2 holes. I'm going to drill them pilot holes from this side, drill the big holes from the other side, and then put the bolts in. This is a little bracket with a ball. A ball clips in here, goes into the gas shock. There's a ball on the bottom, and it allows it freedom to pivot. Both sides are on now. The idea is when we put our mattress on, we'll be able to lift this up very easily. It'll be one-handed and it'll stay up so it won't fall on our head. Let's see how it works. Beautiful. So that brings us till today. As you saw, we have gas shocks on the bed. We also have drilled lots of little holes in it for ventilation. We've put these little clips down to hold the bed down so that they don't lift up when we don't want them to. We have our bed in here, which is a super comfortable 6-inch memory foam mattress. There's a link to that in the description below.
It smells like green tea.
It does smell like green tea.
So whenever we want to convert our bed from bed into couch mode so that it looks out the back doors, we have 2 latches on either side, which is undo those latches, and then we lift the bed up. And then there's gas shocks under here, which makes it really easy to lift it up. We also plan on having a lot of storage in here, so this makes it really accessible to get to that storage, which another little perk. We plan on painting all of the wood with a paint that is mold inhibiting, apparently. It's going to be white. We also plan on adding some straps so that when we are in couch mode and we're leaning against it, it won't fall back. I don't know if you want to explain more about those.
We've ordered straps and rock climbing anchors. We're going to bolt the rock climbing anchors to the plywood, and then we're just going to use the straps to hold it up so that we can lean on it and have a nice couch.
Anyways, thanks for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. We're happy to answer all of them.
Don't forget to subscribe. Helps us out. And if you like our videos, keep watching. We are trying to post more regularly again. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Is that okay?
I don't know. Sure.
Oh, that was actually not bad.
We're building our bed. Ready?
Oh, that was sharp. yet. It's fairly...
Oh, okay.